Hello everyone, how you all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. If you haven't yet, please do consider liking and subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell notification so you'll get updated all the time with any new videos that are out and coming at the moment. Currently, I've got an empty house. I've got a load of decorating going on, but as the house is empty, I will also be able to do another video possibly tomorrow, which I do plan on getting uploaded as well. Today, it's just a quick catch up again. We are halfway, nearly pretty much halfway through week 3 of the, what was it called again? Competition Strong, Lift Weights, Be Strong for Long program, which has been written up in preparation for my strongman competition, which is on the 24th of May. So far, I'm not very good at bragging, but so far, I've got to be honest, so good. It's going well. I'm feeling really, really good with the weights that I've got, the way I've set things out. Things do seem to be ticking slowly over into the right page. Obviously, it's slightly difficult. I'm having to recreate variations of some of the events. I don't have a yoke for a start. I'll say the yoke's not too hard to recreate. Just do the barbell over your back, get yourself in your rack, stand up, march on the spot. So that's not too bad. Atlas stone, again, it's not too bad. I've got a sandbag which weighs about the same weight as the first 3 stones individually. But again, I'm not actually used to gripping a stone, so I'll find out what it feels like when I get there. Sandbag throws, again, I mean, the weight, it looks light enough in theory, but it's got to get over 4 meters, and I've got to pretty much on the day I've got to work out what I've got to do. So hopefully, if I fail the first couple of bags, come the 3rd time round, I'll get it. I have got a kettlebell which is heavier than the heaviest little sand throw bag, so I've been practicing doing some explosive thrusts with swings with the kettlebell. I'm hoping that will make a difference. Yes, I've got my barbell on 3-inch little 3-inch lost my thread blocks, there we go, and per thinner one which is about 1 inch, just under 1 inch underneath it, because the pull on the deadlift is 9 inches on the competition. So I've had to sort of like do a bit. Well, I'll put 3 without the blocks, it's 7 inches off the floor. Obviously I'll put 3 inches, 7 plus 3, that's 10. So I've had to put the other plate underneath, the other bit of wood underneath so I'm pretty much roughly at 9-inch pull, maybe 9 3/4 or something like that. It's slightly off, but it's lifting okay, at least for a good 2 reps. So that is all of how the program has been written up, and thus far it's working, so I am not going to complain. Now, here's the one that I do find a little bit hard to do, because I'm not really one for blowing my own trumpet, if I'm perfectly honest. But if you want to get strong, fit and healthy, hop over to my website, www.paulhiley-lifts.co.uk. There's some little cheapy programs set up there. There's also the option if you want some one-to-one personal service. That option is also still available. At the moment, it would be like an online thing, because I do, unfortunately, have a day job, which I have to do, and the hours are all over the shop. But we will be able to arrange for like little Zoom meetings, and you can send me videos of your lifts. I'll be able to like look at the video, critique it. I can say to you if I see something's a little bit off here, like let's say your shoulders are too far back on your deadlift or whatever, and we'll, between the pair of us, we can run through, like, you know, what your goals are, find a way of helping you achieve the goals, exercises you like, exercises you don't like, exercises you're good at, exercises you hate with a passion, and then we'll have to work out if, as much as you hate them, they are actually very beneficial, so we better chuck them in there. So yeah, because it's not all fun. It's not all fun. I made a point about this before. Sometimes you do have to make your program enjoyable. Otherwise, if you hate every single exercise you've got to do, it's no fun. But you know, the sacrifices you do have to make if you want to get stronger and fitter and healthier. But you got to find a way of enjoying it as well. I mean, I sometimes think I'll make a point of putting in an exercise that I know that you don't necessarily hate it. That's a bit harsh. But if it's an exercise that you find just a little bit tedious, because sometimes they do help. I mean, an example. I'm not sure if I'm using them at the moment. Yeah, I am. Bulgarian split squats. A lot of people hate them. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. It's the balance. The balance often knocks me off, and sometimes if I'm too far or too back, sometimes, you know, because I do the split squats with the barbell, so sometimes it will clang into into my squat rack if I'm too close to the rack than I thought I was, or it hasn't happened for a long time, thank God. But at one point, my one side of when I was doing the on the right leg, going down on the right leg, obviously the barbell was slightly more to the right, and it knocked a couple of things off the shelf. So yeah, but that said, I can't tell a lie. I personally have found that the Bulgarian split squats have helped carry over for my main squats. So sometimes you have got to take the rough with the smooth. But that is all for now. As I say, there'll be another video out later, probably tomorrow after I've done some more painting and decorating. And yeah, that's it. That is it. Just to know how everyone's doing. That is the updates for now. Well, I'll see you later. And as always, keep strong, keep happy, and keep healthy. And I'll speak to you all later. Ta-da.